that organization based on the systems and data that they have. So for example, very recently we worked with a company which does financial inclusions. So for example, how much a person this company has given to us, when is the next renewal. You don't have to open another application or another tab for this, but they should be able to do it right inside the application. That's a one-page summary that we do for every meeting. We work with the data that is already out there, not the data that we can generate out of the blue. So in the responsible AI situation that we are talking about, we don't go beyond what is there in the public domain. So we don't go to your Facebook profile and see whether you have a cat or not. Our goal is to say, are you a person that I should be able to communicate in a better level with the data that is out there in public. So for example, the generative AI that we are talking about figures out what kind of word choice you use in your LinkedIn profile or any other profiles to tell you what kind of person you are. That's the generative AI piece that we are working on. So we don't go beyond privacy levels. We don't want to cross any privacy levels when we are working with other person's data. So that's where we are looking at. So hopefully we'll do a lot more with the generative AI coming stuff. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartuptv.
We are showcasing a unique product today. We are discussing multilingual video conference solution based on AI. And with this solution, we are breaking the language barriers and celebrating the language diversity, cultural diversity of India. So how it works is, on GeoMeet, which is video conference solution, we are helping a teacher and a student to teach and learn in their native languages, which means a person speaking in English now can communicate to a student which is learning in Gujarati or Marathi or any of their local languages. And similarly, if the student wants to ask a question in Marathi, it can translate automatically in English to the teacher. So first time we are showcasing a person-to-person multilingual communication over video conference.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartuptv.
The problem what we are trying to solve is the insurance problem. We are a health and insurtech platform where we are trying to solve the reach of the insurance not just by the retail but also the corporate sector. We have several of the platforms which we start with different products. Say for example Neo Health, which is the platform for the retail clients to look into the different policies, customize the policies and take the policy. Obviously it will help the clients to have a better policy structure, also have a claim intimation in the platform. We have a wellness platform inbuilt into the Neo Health. That's for the retail patients, retail clients I would say. But on the other hand, we also have a corporate sector platform such as Mio as well as OSIS. OSIS and Mio, these are the platforms for the corporate to either underwrite a particular policy, get the quotes in the live mode as well as negotiate with the insurers. The Mio is the corporate sales pitch where we will have all the different insurers coming at one platform. The corporate can have their say in which policy they want to have, what kind of a budgeting do they have, what kind of a benefits do they want. All those are incorporated into the Mio sales. Mio is also a platform where you see variety of a sales representative coming at one platform, monitor them, see the notifications, see the leads they have generated, see the progress of the leads. So that is our Mio. We have a platform called as Alfred, which is a claims processing platform. In the claims processing, we do pre-authorization till the end of the entire claim processing, which is either the payment of the claim or the further query and getting the queries resolved. That's our Alfred platform. At the end of the conversation, I would say that the entire platform is built for the insurance and healthcare sector, where we offer full stack offers, starting with the insurance sales, insurance processing, claims modification, product building. Product building, we have a product called as products, which will help you to design a particular product based on your needs for your corporates or your insurers. So that's in general. The problem so far we have addressed is we have managed to have more than 5 lakh claims processed. We have more than 50 lakh proposals verified as well as underwritten through our platforms. That's in general for us. We are present here out of India. Headquartered is based out of Gurgaon, but we are also present in MENA countries as well as Southeast Asia. For the future plans, what we want to do is invest in the talent as mentioned. We are constantly hiring, especially we have internships starting up to the leadership positions. We keep on hiring from the different institutes, that's one part. We want to invest more into the technical aspect, the data science area. We want to build more and more data scientists. We have more than 50 so far, but down the line we'll have ML engineers, data science, as well as people who can handle a big data, so that if we decide to go for the LLM model building in-house, we should have that capacity. Regionally also we are trying to expand out of India, so we will be investing in Middle East as well as Southeast Asia. That's our long-term goal. Thank you for your time.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
We are a pioneering agriculture generative AI company, and we have been working in developing AI ML solution for Indian agriculture for 4 years. What we are trying to build is something where Indian farmers struggle the most. That's like knowledge gap. We have many in agriculture institutes, Vigyan Kendra, and everyone producing huge amount of knowledge, but this knowledge never reaches to the farmer because the farmer has literacy and language barrier and a different type of problem like that. And what we are trying to do is we are trying to solve this problem by bringing AI, which is a multilingual, voice-based, conversational co-pilot for farmers. Now, this co-pilot in our application that we have built, farmer can select a language, click a button, and they can just have a conversation with the whole knowledge base that has been created by all this renowned institute, and can answer directly to the farmer's question in the language they can understand in simplified way. So this is what we are doing and we are building. We have also built our own large language model that is built on very specifically on Indian agriculture practices, and which is bilingual Hindi and English. So we can easily use this large language models to provide the solution for the farmers' questions and their queries. And our plan is to start adding more features, not just the advisories and knowledge. We also want to start integrating live market prices, analytics. For example, farmer can just ask a question like, hey, I have grapes to sell in Nasik Mandi. What was the price yesterday? Or what was the average price in January? Or which month has the base prices? All type of analytics can be also asked as a question in voice through AI, and AI will reply back in the same language in audio format so they can have a conversation. And we want to add more of those things, and we also want to integrate this particular solution into the private organization so we can also start delivering their own knowledge base.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
Neuron provides the complete end-to-end platform for generative AI enablement for enterprises. What we do is we solve problem from data curation to data activation to model building and fine-tuning to application inference ending and application in various use cases like credit co-pilot, equity co-pilot, in generation of automated reports. We also work with a lot of social impact companies in terms of education, in terms of infrastructure development, e-commerce sector. So these are the various sectors we enable large companies for. We are working with all the marquee names in India as well as abroad. One of a very large fashion brand store which has 200 retail outlets in India, what we had created was for their retail partners, we had created a co-pilot which enables them to talk to the clients process documentation documented into that co-pilot, which the retail outlet sales people and growth people can talk to, learn from that. So intent was to create a homogeneous knowledge base across the retail outlets, having the same kind of growth platform, having the same kind of content that is being talked about with respect to the clients and customers. One of the use cases that we have solved for another company is in terms of credit lending. What we do is we create a knowledge base out of all the repository of client documentation that they have created, and our automated bot, it gives question and answers on the possibility of what is the journey this client should take, what are the various underwriting deviations that might be with respect to the policy, and also what are the mitigations so that the larger amount of loan can be enabled for this SME consumer loan on any other enterprise disbursals. Definitely, we are a growth company. We are working with a lot of partners like the Ministry of METI. We are working with NASCOM. We are official partners of NVIDIA as well. So we have a lot of GPU enablement with us. We are growing with respect to the talent pool. Also, we are currently 25 people. We hope to grow to 100 people by the end of next year. We are also growing our customer base in India across sectors, from financial services, e-commerce, legal and contractual laws, audit policies. So various sectors that we are growing in, and we want to enable large enterprises with faster and resourceful enablement of the AI and services. Thank you so much. The pleasure is all mine. All the best.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.
So basically, fake news is a big problem in today's time. So that is one problem that we're actually providing a solution for. Our founder, Mr. Shrey Sharma, he himself is an industry veteran. So he's been working in the Silicon Valley for 6 years. Then in 2019, he came back to India, inspired by the Make in India program. And we started off with Newsera in 2019. In 2022 November, we launched the application. So it's an AI verified news application basically. So all the news that gets published on our application is verified by the AI algorithms that we've set. So we've built our own LLM models that do all of these processes. Moving forward with this generation, because the kind of lifestyle we are living, nobody has the time to go through long articles. And we prefer having engaging videos. So that is how, and that is the reason why we've actually built up the application wherein the informative content or the news comes either in the bite-sized information or as video formats. So it's fun, factual, and engaging for the audience. It's a B2C product. It's available on Google Play Store and App Store, so people can download and engage with the news articles. And as a long-term vision, we are trying to combat and contribute basically to the SDG Goal 4 and Goal 16, wherein we are moving forward and looking forward to a news-informed and well-literate society. So the impact that the society has, the kind of impact that general public has with the news information, it gets better, and there's no fake or deep fake news information that they're actually going to adapt.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.
So NetWeb is a 25-year-old company, and we are basically solutions, and we make AI infrastructure solutions. We are into solutions like supercomputing, delivering AI to our customers, starting from the workstation till your high-end supercomputer. We also do private cloud, and also take to the entire cloud journey basically. So we do the entire gamut of a whole lot of things. Recently, we did a project for Government of India also, which is a Government of India's AI infrastructure, where we do that is particularly India's fastest supercomputer right now, and it is also 75th fastest supercomputer in the world. We delivered this, and a lot of companies, lot of models are getting trained here. I guess government is also going to talk about and see that if they can give it to the startup world also to use. And there are some of the startup I know who are training their model using this infrastructure. So that is there. We as a company, we do have a whole gamut of product, right from a very small workstation to the entire journey of private cloud, or getting the entire infrastructure for AI and other stuff, to a very high-end solution. So we deliver the entire stuff there. Yeah.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
Hi.
We have Mr. Sandeep Lodha with us from NetWeb. Thank you, Mr. Lodha, for your time. Could you please tell My Startup TV about a little bit about your company? What are the problems that you're trying to solve through AI, and a little bit about the solutions?
Right. So NetWeb is a 25-year-old company, and we are basically solutions, and we make AI infrastructure solutions. We are into solutions like supercomputing, delivering AI to our customers, starting from the workstation till your high-end supercomputer. We also do private cloud and also take to the entire cloud journey basically. So we do the entire gamut of a whole lot of things. Recently we did a project for Government of India also, which is a Government of India's AI infrastructure, where we do, that is particularly India's fastest supercomputer right now, and it is also 75th fastest supercomputer in the world. We delivered this, and a lot of companies, lot of models are getting trained here. I guess government is also going to talk about and see that, you know, if they can give it to the startup world also to use. And there are some of the startup I know who are training their model using this infrastructure. So that is there. We as a company, we do have a whole gamut of product, right from a very small workstation to the entire journey of private cloud, or getting the entire infrastructure for AI and other stuff, to a very high-end solution. So we deliver the entire stuff there. Yeah.
Would you like to comment on the AI ecosystem, startup ecosystem in general, the opportunities, threat, kind of policies you'd like to see, and especially the talent which works?
Right. So the advantage of AI, we are talking about AI, and AI is actually nothing but, it is going to expand more. It just started. We talk about learning market. Learning market is no more slowing down. I see that accelerating further. After the learning market, we do have the inferencing market, and then there is a lot of requirement which is coming up. There are voice related stuff, there are NLM related stuff, LLM chatbots which are coming up, more intelligent chatbots. The kind of opportunity is also there, and I see a lot of startups picking up those opportunities and trying to come with the products and solutions. There are real life cases and problems which are there, which AI can solve today. And I see some of these startups which have displayed out in this show also. They do have a good product line, and they are trying to address some of them. I'm sure this is growing, and they are going to have a lot of advantages as soon as their application starts working and get more adopted, right? And talent, I guess there's a huge amount of talent out there. A little bit of directions and other stuff they need to finalize as they go, but that shouldn't be a problem. I think eventually they will find their way out.
Thank you, Lodha, for your time, Mr. Lodha, for your time, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
MyStartup is world's first visual web browser, visual document reader, and visual dictionary. So what it does differently, it provides you the visual meaning. So the question is why we have built that. In India, if you see, we have a lot of different languages, mother tongue, like we have as Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi. And in India, 90% of people are not good at English in terms of reading, writing, and understanding. But 90% of all of the content that are available on the general medium, like you're reading a newspaper, or you're doing web browsing, or you're getting a bill, or you're reading any document, all are available in English. So we have developed this web browser. So with the help of our web browser, you can read any content in your language. If you are stuck at any particular word, you tap on that word, you will get a visual meaning. So this is the entire concept. Also, we are providing an AI-based ad network that helps all the publisher or content creator or app developer to monetize their space and earn extra money. I'm very excited about this AI opportunity that I'm right now over here, because in India, AI community is growing, and with the help of AI, we can solve a lot of things. We can solve a lot of the problem of edtech, healthcare, agriculture. So I think over the time, India will really become a thriving economy and ecosystem with this opportunity that is being created in AI.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
MSense is providing automated quality inspection in manufacturing using its AI-powered digital eyes and digital ears. If you really want to correlate with how it goes with human beings, right? So whatever humans are able to do the inspection by using their eyes, that's what we can automate using our digital eyes. And digital ears is more for inspection by listening to sound. So whatever humans are using their ears for doing any quality inspection by listening to sound, we can actually do that automation. Right now we are very much focused on the automotive manufacturing. We have inspected more than 10 million vehicles with zero outflows from our inspection stations. We have been winners of innovation challenges from Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, Renault, Nissan, and in fact our product was adjudged as a best quality solution award by Honda two-wheelers. Right? We are very unique in terms of providing our digital ES product. Nobody is there having the production ready deployments by doing inspection using sound. We started MSense in 2018 with the motive of really enabling the manufacturing sector to strengthen their quality, having a very comprehensive inspection solution. If you really look at the overall inspection market, it is growing at 8% per annum, and it is expected to be $27 billion market globally. So that's how. So we are three founders, myself, Shiv Shankar, Surekha Gupta, who takes care of our business development as a CBO, and Vipin Agrawal, who is our CTO. He is based out of California. See, as of today, we are bootstrapped. We started, as I said, we are 5 years old company. We are bootstrapped. We are surviving on the revenues. But yes, we do have plans to grow in India and also go across India. We are looking at US and Japan market. Maybe in another 2 years time, we want to go global and be profitable in 25-26 financial year. Yeah, thank you. Wish you good luck too. Yeah, thanks.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.
So we are creating smarter roads with the help of AI. We are leveraging the power of AI to create smarter road infra management system, road predictive maintenance and analytics through our web app and mobile app. So what you have to do is you have to simply use our road vision mobile app, mount it on a camera, move to point A to B, and you simply use this, upload the video, and you will get insights, AI generated reports, a budget for the governments and entities who are related to the roads.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.
We are based out of Gurgaon, and we is a startup, 7-year startup, and like we have grown from like very small ideation to up to 350 up to recently. And we are primarily focusing into healthcare, which is covering all three ecosystem, payers, providers, and across the pharmaceutical. How we can enable them in the digitization platform, and what is the way to improve the patient outcome, patient journey. Like for example, with the latest technology, digitization and AI-enabled technology, how the ecosystem, the patient journey can be enabled, like on the disease management program. There are a lot of disease management programs are there. How we can engage the audience, how we can improve their performance, and for a particular provider, how we improve their efficiencies. Like using AI-enabled technology, which will nudge the automated ways to different segment of patients. Like if I will say example, I'm a diabetic patient and I want to cover like the entire journey. We will nudge them, or will send a reminder or ways that you have something which is planned, scheduled. You can visit this, and how was your journey, and all those point of it. So it's like a combination of AI plus data, which is we have getting from all the hospitals or all the different providers.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartup TV.
We are Cure.ai, and it's a 7-year-old startup looking at solving the problem of radiologists, shortage of radiologists across the world. And we read, for example, in tuberculosis, we are working on helping clinicians get reports within 30 seconds. What usually would take 3 days for a radiology center to read, come back with the report, will just be done in 30 seconds. So a patient can be treated within, the treatment can start on the same day. So that's how it's reducing the turnaround time to treatment. And by starting the treatment on the same day, what happens is the communicable disease such as TB is not spread in the community. The person going back will be aware that they have tuberculosis, and they'll come back and they'll start their treatment, they'll isolate themselves. And similarly, we are also working on lung health, stroke, fractures, other areas, and we are expanding. The aim is to basically make healthcare accessible and affordable across the world. We are already present in 85 plus countries, and we are trained on a huge data set on 1 billion plus images. So the future is headed towards complementing what clinicians are doing. There's a lot of workload on them already. So this is to assist them and make healthcare more easy, affordable across the world. A lot of policies being formed across the world right now, and there are some countries that do have some regulations, and while others don't. I will just say at this point of time that it's not something to be afraid of, but to have more set rules, security concerns around it, in terms of policy solved, and I think from there it can move in a positive direction. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
We are the cybersecurity company, we are a cybersecurity startup working in the web application and API security domain. So the problem statement that we are trying to solve here is we have seen there is a lot of digitalization is going on everywhere, and all the companies are now migrating it from the on-prem version to the cloud. So the risk associated to those applications and APIs are also increasing. And we have seen so many cyber attacks are happening on a day-to-day basis. There are multiple frauds are happening, and the hackers are able to exploit those applications and APIs in a very easy format. So if anyone wants to enter in your organization, the applications and the APIs are always the first point of contact for them, same like the hacker or same for the users. So they can sit anywhere in the world, they can come to your application from the website, and whatever the security loopholes that they can find inside them, they can able to exploit. And we are getting so many updates about these kind of security flaws on a day-to-day basis, which we need to update on a regular aspect in order to keep ourselves more secure from the latest cyber attacks. So this is a challenge that we have identified in the existing solutions which are there in the market. First of all, there is no Make in India product in this segment. We have been competing with the companies coming from US and Israel, and they are mainly focusing on the detection side. So they don't have anything when it comes to the fixing of those security flaws which we have identified in those applications and APIs. So what we are trying to solve here is we have created our own Make in India indigenous homegrown solution with the name ThreadSpy, and we call it as a developer first AppSec management platform. So the focus is only to the developers, and we wanted to see how the developers identify, it need to go to the developers because they are the only ones who will going to find and fix the vulnerabilities. And in those applications and APIs in a proactive manner, we give all those loopholes to the organizations through the dashboards, and it is easily been available to the developers on that side. So once these loopholes are being identified, then we are prioritizing them on the reachability framework, which is one step further to the CVSS, and then we help the teams to fix those particular flaws automatically. So now the product can get easily integrated to your CI/CD pipeline, and the security need to be implemented by the design, and this is the focus where we are coming with this product, and we are implementing it throughout the design itself. So you don't need to wait for the product to go in the production environment and then it will going to fix the vulnerability, because the cost is always high, and in the same scenario your users will going to affect if there is any kind of a downtime associated to your application. So what we do in that scenario is like we integrate our application or product directly to your pipelines, and that way you can scan them whenever you are changing anything inside the code, and we will be able to fix those flaws in a proactive manner. So this is the complete the homegrown solution, and we are trying to solve this problem in a more robust way. So we are well been recognized by the IIT Kanpur, the National COE, the Data Security Council of India, and the MIT, and they are being helping us in positioning our product to the global market, and we are being able to do it. And so the thing that we are trying to come up in the upcoming months is like we will be adding some more capability to our product, and that's where we will be increasing its robustness and trying to the vision is to make ourselves a global leader in this domain, not only serve the Indian customers, but also we can serve the customers who are coming all over the globe. And so far we were able to grab like a good amount of customers on the various segments, like from the government, fintechs, edtechs, not from India and even from out of India. So from the different set of LAC countries and from European countries. And this is where we were able to make the change and show the teams like this is something very unique in the approach in identification, and same goes for the fixing of the vulnerabilities. Yeah. So this is all about us. Like if you want to try our product, you can come to our website www.secureorg.com. You can sign up there and you can get a 14 days of a free trial to explore this product and give it a try to your organization and see how it can help you to minimize the gaps in a more proactive way and more faster than what you have seen in the existing solutions. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartuptv.
So we are an instant diagnosis test kit, which can be done anywhere, anytime with your smartphones. So we want to be giving this to elderly or maybe the person who is very curious about their health and want to track every time. So it will help and identify early diseases which might affect some serious issues like UTI, maternity health, early pregnancy, and miscarriage, etc. So in this product, there is a dipstick like this, which will be dipped in the urine. This bottom part will be dipped in the urine. As this is a dry chemistry, when it's come into contact with urine, there will be some color changes in these pads, and based on these color changes, there will be different biomarkers values. These different biomarker values will be defining your health issues. If any parameter is going out of range, it will identify and mark as abnormalities. We are using AI to just generalize everything, every environmental condition, every phone. So different phone has different sensors, different lighting conditions are there. Right now I am in a place where it's little yellow. At my home it's little dark. At some other place it will be some other color. So we use AI technology to transform all the images in a uniform and generalized way, where we can use these colors and identify it and give the more accurate results to the users.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to MyStartuptv.
We are over here in Hyderabad is to look for innovations, look for innovators, to get the things from north to south and bring this initiative which we are doing over there in Delhi to Hyderabad. One direction is to benefit this ecosystem, and this ecosystem consists of many partners, startups like investors and like corporates. So we are here in Hyderabad to link these three ecosystem partners for this program and for the ecosystem what we want.
We want to bring the whole ecosystem of companies, startups, investors, industries, larger industries and mentors, everybody, the thought leaders, to come and talk about what is their idea about green tech and mobility. We are scouting some very good technologies and startups here. We would like to help them out, invest and see some successes out of here. The event is going great. I can see a crowd of people enjoying, networking with each other, and so far it seems like a very good, successful event. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
Basically, what brings us to Hyderabad is the robust e-mobility ecosystem. There are different battery pack OEMs, manufacturers, tech development entities. We also interacted with companies that are making two-wheelers, three-wheelers, working on different business models like direct product sale, leasing model. So events like this Green Tech Mixture helps us to make a good assessment of what all the ecosystem is happening here, what is the role each individual entity is playing, and how we can leverage this ecosystem and get some insights out of it and implement into our business models as well. Another level. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.
We are energy and mobility to find the right element. What we're trying to do here, a problem that we're trying to solve amongst the crowd here at the Green Tech and Mobility Mix-up. Mumbai, Pune, mile go electric and spread miles across India. Thank you.
To stay in, subscribe to My Startup TV.
Of Vardhaman.